The rabbit hole continues. Let's go into part 5. So, earlier today, some documents were released that were text messages from the two supposed victims.
The screenshots have been leaked today from the girls who framed Tristan and Andrew. Same two girls who accused them of these things. The screenshots between them two have been leaked today, where they're talking about how they're going to play this, how they're going to frame. They have planned to frame them, asking each other if they're good actresses, how they're going to let the tear come out and all that kind of stuff, how they're going to get an Oscar for it.
Yes, welcome back. For some time, I have not done videos pertaining to this issue with Andrew Tate. I started following on what is happening. At a certain point, I decided to stop. But there is one quick update I want to do pertaining to what is happening. I have seen this going viral recently. Andrew Tate threatened legal actions against accusers. Lawyers for the women in the US says a cease-and-desist letter was sent by a US law firm in December on behalf of Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan. The letter threatened to sue the woman and her parent for $300 million if she did not retract her statement. A lawyer for the Tates said they were pursuing valid claims of defamation. The BBC has seen redacted copy of the letter apparently sent on behalf of the brothers. That is not all. I have seen recently leaked WhatsApp messages circulating that said something is going on, that Andrew Tate was framed. I don't know how true this is. So on this clip, we are going to take an exclusive look into what is going on exactly. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. And if possible, why not share this clip?
Various tapes have surfaced in part of media investigations in the last few weeks. So what would your reaction be to that?
First of all, I think the authenticity of anything that is presented through the media as opposed to turned over to the defense needs to be questioned, because material is edited and it's easily manipulated. So first, I would say that. Secondly, I don't think certain text messages, I'm not here to judge or to talk to people's desires or fetishes, but certainly somebody could easily set someone up by saying they have certain fantasies, they want certain things done to them or said to them. And so there's a lot that goes into. You can't take a text message out of context. You first have to know, first of all, the entire context of it and what the background is. There needs to be explanation. So I think you have to keep all of that in mind when you're seeing something in the media.
We do, and we have to keep in mind also the judge's reasoning for all this. They explained on the 20th of January that they viewed the particular dangerousness of the defendants and their capacity to identify victims with increased vulnerability in search of better life opportunities. So all of this has to be taken into account. But it goes on, and as you rightly say, at the moment, there have been no charges against your clients. And until or if that point arrives, we're in a world of allegation, not actual charges.
Correct. And right now, exactly, there's a presumption of innocence that every accused has, and that attaches from the time you're even charged. And here, we're not even there. They haven't even charged them with crimes. So any sort of comments as to their alleged dangerousness, there's no evidence of that. There isn't even a presumption of that. They need to be presumed innocent, and that hasn't happened in this case. There's really a lack of evidence, and they are being detained.
Yes, when you take a look at the complexity of this case, you realize a lot has been revealed. Like I said, I don't know how true this can be. According to this article, Andrew Tate has just retweeted a shocking development into his legal case that alleges that he and his brother Tristan were framed. The findings in the wiretap feature an expose of two victims who previously accused the Tate. Per Andrew's retweet, the Tate were framed. Yes, 6 hours ago, BBC sent this out. Lawyers for the Tates have confirmed to the BBC that the cease-and-desist letter was sent in December as a civil matter for defamation and slander in the US, but deny any intimidation. Taina Gladian, one of their legal advisors, said there was nothing abnormal in them pursuing valid legal claims for defamation. It's not a basis for them not to pursue their legal right, she said. The investigation into trafficking allegation is believed to rest at least partly on the testimony of 6 women. No charges have yet been brought. The Tate legal team have also revealed that their brother filed criminal complaints in Romania last April against 2 women, including the witness who received the cease and desist letter in December.
The screenshots have been leaked today from the girls who framed Tristan and the very same 2 girls who accused them of these things. The screenshots between them two have been leaked today, where they're talking about how they're going to play this, how they're going to frame. They have planned to frame them and how they're going to do it. There's a discussion. You can see it on the screenshots where they're saying, "Are you good actress?" Asking each other if they're good actresses, how they're going to let the tear come out and all that kind of stuff, how they're going to get an Oscar for it, how they're going to contact Netflix and Hulu to get the best deal. And not only that, one of the girls also been messaging mother at the same time while she was talking to the other girl, how she been trafficked. And her mother ended up calling the embassy, American embassy, and even her daughter was like, "You did it, I didn't tell you to." And she was like, "What? Well, then why are you causing all of this like massive problem if you're not being trafficked? Like, why are you causing this massive like a problem with embassy and panic if nothing is happening?" And so she's just goes to saying like, "It's your fault." Like, you can see it in the screenshots because she even herself said in those screenshots, "They do not care if I leave." And then Mara goes on like, "Then why are you causing all of this?" You can see it all in the screenshots, how she's telling her mother, "They don't care if I leave. It's your fault that you call the embassy." Her mother saying, "Why are you causing all of this and if there's no problem?" And her talking to that other girl saying that if they're good actresses, they're gonna have a deal with Netflix and Hulu. Disgusting. Those 2 women should be pulled in a jail, not the boys. I think we all know at this point, I've knew this all along, they're a joke. The fact that these screenshots have been now leaked and they're showing nicely how they framed them is disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting, and I don't understand it in my mind how they're still in jail.
Third, were not arrested in April. They were nothing but victims of false allegations, and they had every right to file criminal complaint for having their home raided, property seized. The results of these criminal complaints are still pending, she says. Benjamin Boo, who represents some of the witnesses in the current Tate investigation, says the impact of legal action on his clients has been upsetting and intimidating. But Danny, part of the same legal team, says it is not just the threat of legal action that is intimidating. So when you understand exactly what is happening, they decided to sue some of these witnesses where they say some leaked WhatsApp messages shows they were framed.